Oh my god. Hello. I hope that's not too loud, because, you know, copyright and all that. I guess. I just need to listen to some music. It's been a day. My phone's all the way over there, but look, I can look at my computer and I can tell you the time. Well, today is Wednesday, the 7th of January, and it is 20 to 9 at night. 8:41 p.m. Oh, my monster's over there too. Oh, I'm getting up. And my vape. Oh, yeah, I'm getting up. I need my caffeine and my nicotine. I love this for me. Oh god. Oh, we're down again. We're on the Peach Nitro Monster. Cosmic Peach, should I say. It feels good to have some proper... Oh, and the heating's on. I forgot I put the heating on. That was why I sat here. I'm very excited to be back in my flat. It's a mess right now. I'm also a mess. The journey here has been more than 24 hours, I feel like, because of all the... Well, it's been more than 24 hours. It's been days, because I was meant to be originally on the boat on Friday the 2nd of January, I think. Like, oh my god, this time last week it was New Year's Eve. That was a whole week ago. Never had such an extended festive break as well. Most offices maybe wrapped up like on the Friday that I kind of wrapped up. Technically, I did work Saturday the 20th. That was my last working day, and then I was traveling on Sunday the 21st of December. I got to Shetland on Monday the 22nd. I only got back Wednesday the 7th. Now that, I don't know, that feels like a long time for me. It definitely was a long time for me to be home. Very much needed though. Like, I very much enjoyed having time to just really step back from the things. I did do some editing on a really like janky setup because my sister moved back home. All her furniture also moved back home with her fiance, so like there's a lot of furniture now that needs to be stored in my mother's house, so things got moved about. My desk setup meant that I was using my TV monitor, which I usually use when I go home. I just take my Mac Mini, so I'm not taking a fucking monitor as well with me, because I already have so much stuff to take usually, and I don't normally take my car. I'm usually walking on the boat as a foot passenger and getting in a pod. Oh my god, my back is so sore from being in the pod for so long last night. So yeah, I mean, I have to try and travel light. I love having my Mac Mini up with me because like it is a little mini computer. It is transportable. It just means I have to take my keyboard and my mouse. And oh my god, did I not leave the mouse adapter plugged into my USB adapter plugged into the Tooth and Claw venue, because I was charging like so many things, like my GoPro, my portable charger, something else, like when we got to the venue. I don't know why I had so many things to charge. I think it was because I was also packing for traveling to Shetland, and I was just like, duh. Like 2025, the end of it felt like such a whirlwind and also like such a wind down, because like I really just, once I got home, I was like, I'm chilling the fuck out. I'm having a cider. I'm chilling. I'm eating cheese. I'm taking time off, because that is what the festive period usually entails for quite a lot of families. And I was like, I'm gonna lean into that. Also, 3 dogs. Like, oh my god, the soul filling it does having 3 dogs just love you. Like, I'm gonna miss the dogs. Obviously, seeing my family, that was nice as well. Like, it's just being home, it can be very nice to just, you know, enjoy times and be chill. And also just being in my childhood bedroom, it's always really weird. Like, it's where I like edited like so much on my laptop in my bed and stuff, or played Pokemon on my DS, and I was playing Pokemon on my Switch, and I'm just like, it's so funny like how things are the same decades later. Cause yeah, I'm 30 this year. And so when I think about my early teens, I'm like, damn, that's nearly 20 years ago. Since you were like 10 to 13, you know. Anyway, what fucking tangent we're going on. I've come here to sit and do a little bit of an unboxing, but I wanted to recap, I guess, and just tell you how mad it's been the past couple of weeks. I don't know how much of that's staying in, by the way. We might have done a lot of editing. I just went on full tangent rambling mode. But I want to open some things that I ordered before I went to Shetland. This was meant to arrive way before I went to Shetland, but fucking Royal Mail! As you can see, we've got Nothing Nowhere playing in the background. Also, please excuse the state of my hair. This is why we're filming in this aesthetic setup, because I was watching Wednesday on the TV with my laptop plugged in. And I was like, I'm just gonna put on some Nothing Nowhere in the background while we do our unboxing. While I was home, you know, you kind of just browse the Boxing Day sales, I guess. It wasn't really Boxing Day sales, but my sister was like, I'm gonna give you money so you can buy something. I was like, cool. Oh, Glasgow, how I have missed ye and your sirens. Oh, that's another one. My curtains are closed, so I can't see. Anywho, my sister was like, I'm gonna, you know, give you money for Christmas. I was like, cool, I'm cool with that. Nothing Nowhere had posted UK merch on the store, and I was like, oh fuck, I never got anything when I was shooting a show, and like the merch was cool, like I did love it. So I went on his online store and I was looking at the t-shirt and the hoodie. The t-shirt was like the tour t-shirt with the dates on it on the back, and it was £35, and I was like, for a t-shirt, I'm always a bit like, yeah, okay, fair, if it's like a really nice designed merch. But then there was a hoodie for £40, and the hoodie was also very nice. And I'm like, that seems like more of a value to me. But the tour t-shirt has the Glasgow date on it, and Glasgow was the first show, and I shot the first show, and I'm just like, and I was the only person in the press bit for that. Nonetheless, I didn't buy the merch t-shirt, and then I was like, I think I really want to get that one. And I was like, absolutely. I mean, I was like, it's £35 though. And she's like, that's fair, that's fine. I was like, okay. So I went to get the t-shirt, the tour t-shirt, but it was sold out in every size. I was like, wow, fuck. Means I'm getting the hoodie then. So, very excited. I'm probably not doing this in the best lighting, but oh my god, it's like silver chrome kind of print that says Nothing Nowhere on the front. And then on the back, we got the big emblem. I'm not really doing a very good job at showing this off, am I? And then on the sleeves, we got that cyber sigilism shit that I'm loving right now. I know I'm gonna wear this to death. And then on the hood, how could I forget on the hood? On the hood. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow so you guys get the full effect of what it looks like. This is gonna sound so Nothing Nowhere fucking obsessed. You'll notice this isn't empty. I didn't just get the hoodie. How do you open vinyl? Oh, it's been a while since I've got a vinyl. Oh fuck. ADHDers cannot do unboxings. It's just common fact. Are you ready for my pizza box unveiling? Hell fuck yeah. Trauma Factory. Such a fucking good album. So many fucking good songs. I love this album. Dark Magic is also like one of my fucking favourite albums, but this was also on the website and it was £25, and I'm like, that is such a fucking bargain for a vinyl that I love, in my opinion, because I know vinyl can be really expensive. Plus, when you see what it looks like, we are just using my nails. My nails are already fucked from all the car stuff we had to do today. Why am I making this so difficult for myself to open? Oh, it's so beautiful. How is it on the inside? Oh, that is beautiful. I fucking love chrome text right now. I fucking love this logo at the bottom as well. This is so fucking cool, and that's like in the background of lots of photos. Like they use that as their like visual quite a lot. It's really nice. Like, and I think he does self-produce a lot of stuff. Like I remember joining a live stream and he was like editing video content. I admire people that put in a lot of their own effort, especially when so many people jump to AI nowadays for things, which I get, but also I just... Ooh, is there a sleeve? Is that a sleeve? Is that a thing? I don't know, let's get this out first. Oh, it is. Oh, I love when there's a thing inside. Are we ready to see the reveal of what colour vinyl this is? Oh no! I'm really good at unboxings, I swear. Brands, if you ever want me to open something really expensive, I'll do it with such care. Oh god, I'm trying to do this with such care. Oh, everything's falling apart. I'm just gonna try and take it out fully. There we go. Oh, the splatter is beautiful on her. It is a blood red black splatter. I will try and insert clips when I actually put this on the vinyl player tomorrow and actually properly listen to it, because it is a bit late to be listening to the vinyl and I want to like properly enjoy it, because you know it's like a fucking Wednesday night. But this was definitely like something that's been on my list for a very long time, and like buying direct from the artist just feels good. So what's this? Oh yeah boy! Is this like lyrics? It is a book. I love all the visual art as well. It's very dark. I was gonna say it looks like it could easily be folded for like CD, like artwork, how they've done it, but that just could be my brain. But that's very nice. I love when they put in artwork in like an insert rather than just the vinyl. And also just a designed vinyl, like a splatter vinyl, because I know it's more expensive to produce like custom stuff. So it's nice when artists do put in the effort to make the shit look hot, you know? That's hot. I really need to get my vinyl wall fixed. They all unglued, so I think I'm gonna have to find a more like permanent solution. But that's the hoodie and the vinyl. Exciting. Now, what I'm really excited about. Again, I'm not doing this in great lighting, so that's not fun, but we need to see what this looks like. This is also in theme with everything I've shown you already. Okay, the first item might not make much sense. I mean, maybe if you see the tube, you might think, I see what's going on here, but then you're like, what the fuck's this? God, that stinks of fumes. Smelly. You stopped recording. I don't know when. Well, on my knees. I did have to stand up though. Oh no, I'm sitting down. Oh well, I'm down. Did I need to get anything else? I don't know. Did you notice that I tied them the wrong way around? If you don't know what I'm on about, I haven't done the assembly part, But I did just open my film photos that I got developed. I use like the free prints thing, and it gives you like 45 prints for the delivery price, and that ends up being like £6, which ends up being not too bad for 45 like photo prints from like my film cameras. That's the only ones I get developed, because film camera, the quality's so good, so it prints like really well, like if it's a good photo. Half the time they're super blurry and stuff. Let's open this and stop talking about that shit. I could show you the Datura ones, they're actually quite cool. You're not going to be able to see these. I'll do close-ups of these ones because I think these ones actually are good to fun to share. This is at Tunnels. I'm on stage, so you're getting like their perspective. You can only really see John and Alex. I think at this moment in time, Sean is over the barrier and in the crowd, because the whole crowd is looking in that direction and people have got their lights on and stuff. So I do believe that is that night. Bretfest, maybe? I can't remember which Tunnels night that was. Could have been Metal Fest. There was quite a few Tunnels nights last year. I can say last year now. So excited that we're in 2026, by the way. And this was the last gig. No, the second last gig we did with Datura. And who signed the ticket? I don't know. Did somebody ask them to sign a ticket? You can kind of see that there's signatures on the ticket. Again, see what I mean with film quality? Like, it does capture a lot of detail if it's like in focus and shit. And flashes on. What I also love about this is John's t-shirt. I forget his fucking name, but Peep Show guy. Looking so, like, just Nori and Sean, you know? Just... what a combo. And then also from that night, Alex and Sean. I think I also had a group photo of all of them on the stage, but it was quite blurry, and I try and only print like the pretty good photos unless, you know, it is a really good moment and I want to print it, you know? Again, because I'm limited to 45 prints. And I had, I don't know how many rolls of film I developed. I think I developed 4 rolls of film, and some of them were like 36 exposures. So like I really had to pick which ones I was going to get developed. So this isn't even all the film, obviously, that I've shown you. Along with 45 prints, I also got, this is what I'm so excited for, and it's taking me so long. I should really take this out quite carefully, I think. What is the best way of getting this out of here without like fucking it up? Just like shimmy it out? Oh yeah. I should watch the tape. I've never ordered anything like this before, so this is really a first for me. A thing I really want to see if this is something I can do and if it works. Are we ready? I'll give this up. It's the right way up. Oh fuck yeah. Yo. You've not seen it yet, but I'm gonna put it in the frame so you really understand how it looks, because I think it's the light will, but I want to see it in the frame, okay? Just like get it in place. Oh good, there's some overlap. Nice, so we've got room to kind of shimmy it in place, I think. Yeah. Oh fuck. I should really be doing this on my worktop, but my worktop is filthy. My whole flat is a state. I literally left it in such a mess, and I'm so mad with myself for doing that, but at the same time I was like, well, you gotta go. Is it really this fucking hard to fucking put one of these in? Or I should have just done this on a worktop, man. Trying to do it on your lap? Nah, that's just dumb. But here we are. I think that'll do. Alright, is that enough to hold it? Oh yeah, okay. Let me inspect it. Oh no! Oh, don't pull it. Oh fucking hell. Once it's up. Don't pull it. Oh fuck. Oh, it's hard to see in this light, not gonna lie. And also it's so close to me and it's such a big print. I would like to hang this up, but this I am fucking like, this is cool. To see my work printed. You see? You see the print? This is my first time ever printing any of my photos. Like, of this scale, you know? Again, the lighting's maybe not doing great right now, but I will insert some shots of it when I put it up tomorrow, maybe. We'll do a little bit of an install for it. Maybe get the vinyl playing. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping to, along with like ordering 45 prints a month, I can also order one of these a month. And I'm kind of like, I would like to order my work for hanging up, you know, in my flat as part of like I shot this, if you want to buy it. Here you go, here's the link, as like a print order sort of basis thing, because why not, I think. Also just because there's some really cool photos I've taken and I want to see them printed around my flat to remind myself of the work I do, because I feel like sometimes when things just exist on social media and you're constantly having to scroll back on your life, you just see again the highlights of your life. I know I'm gonna see this and be like, this was a highlight of my life, but there's really not that much about it on Instagram other than the post. I didn't film any behind the scenes of this. I don't have any GoPro footage. I do have video footage, I just haven't edited it. I do have some like behind the scenes vlog stuff, I just haven't edited it, but I think I will edit it because I want to like do something little like I can use to advertise this. My arm is really dying holding this though, so I just want to hang it up. Oh my god, or just hold in this arm for a minute and yeah, just appreciate it. I don't really know where I'm going to put it right now. As I was kind of saying, my vinyl wall needs redoing, but it is 9 p.m. I don't really want to be hammering nails into the wall, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do that. Hello, oh my god, this is so weird. I'm using my phone because I'm just back from shooting King Tuts and I'm currently copying all my footage from my Canon, and that's the camera I used to vlog, and it's done 19.80 gigabytes out of 61.13 so far. And I want to eat my McDonald's, so yeah, I shot the gig, I went and got food, and I just want to eat the food now. It's probably really cold. The chips probably really cold. Oh yeah, strong cold. I might go heat this up in the microwave. We got chips, got some cheese bites. Might save them for later. We're doing the late night edit. We got the chicken Big Mac. Wonder if it's any good. I'm intrigued by that, but I think I will heat them up. And also, just because I'm a fatty, a double cheeseburger. I don't know what I should eat first. I'm thinking the Big Mac and the chips because like solid base. Because I'm gonna have to wait probably like half hour before I can start streaming and like editing, because I need all the footage to like copy across onto my computer before I can really start. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've shot a gig and edited straight away, because the past few gigs that I've shot haven't been in Glasgow. Like Inverness, straight after the gig we were like out. We were enjoying the end of year. And then same for the last two, like the two Datura shows at the beginning of December in Dundee and Glasgow, or Glasgow then Dundee. We were just out after. So, and I got back to Glasgow pretty late after Dundee. It took me a few days, I think, to edit them. So it's not been like, I haven't been able to sit down and edit my footage straight after a gig in a long time, and like that's the best time to do it, when it's still fresh in your brain. I've stocked up on snacks and I'm gonna stream it. I'm hoping I'm gonna be up for like maybe 3 hours or so. I don't know. I know there's a lot of mess behind me. It's my makeup and Pikachu and all sorts of things we should really ignore. The Nothing Nowhere print is just, I want to like block my the rest of my flat. Yeah, the print, it looks so cool there. That'll do. Yeah, the iPhone's fucking good, man. And I fucking love this hoodie. Oh, the state of my hair, man. I really need to fix it. I will. Sometime this week, probably. I want a fresh color. Okay, it's like midnight. I'm gonna heat up my food now. I need to eat. I need to stop chatting. I don't have my mic plugged into my camera. I have it plugged into the computer ready for streaming. You see my phone there? Something that's really fucking me off is my mouse. It's being really fucking... It's a new mouse. I do like the shape of it, but it's just pissing me off. I'll probably talk about it in the stream. I'm just gonna start streaming. It is 1:30 in the morning. It's taken so long for the photos to get over. So I'm not gonna dilly-dally anymore. I'm just gonna start the stream. Oh god. I've also got Sims loading. You're live. I hope the music's not too loud. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit while we do an intro to the stream. Hello vlog camera as well to the side. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've streamed, so bear with me. Right now, Lightroom is analysing all my photos, so I shot 4 bands tonight, and I have to review it as well, so I've got a lot of work to do, so I'm kind of hoping that I can just use the analysing tool pretty much for the entirety of this. I've got another like 400, 500 more photos to be analysed. But yeah, we'll see how many misfires there are, because it seems to say there's quite a few, but if the selects are good, then I'm happy with that. I mean, oh my god, there's only 196 selects so far, 1,280 rejects. Okay then. Bit rude. That's why I don't really trust the AI culling that much in Lightroom just now. I mean, there is settings on the side here to like adjust things, but like, oh my god, I already had to wait like an hour for my footage to just copy from my SD card to a hard drive. It was like 60 gigabytes. Like, oh my god, I shoot so much and the files are so big. So like, of course it's gonna take a minute, which is why I also have The Sims booted up on the other screens, so apologies if I just look this way. I feel it. You know, I gotta multitask. I'm gonna try and make sure that you don't hear the Sims audio too much. Also, I don't know if that is updating. It doesn't look like it is, so I'm just gonna... This fucking mouse, this is driving me insane. I think I've mentioned before, whenever I have like things get in the way of my process, like a lag or like a faulty fucking mouse, for instance, or a keyboard not working, or just anything, it's really fucking annoying. Right, I'm just gonna click on a photo to see if it changes, like the preview. Right, let's get out of develop mode. I want to go back to assisted culling. Let's see what the selects are looking like. I was gonna say, I really hope it got the one of him holding the symbol, because I was like, that is quite a good photo. No, there's quite a few moments like that. I think for the first band, I didn't take too many photos, so I'm happy to go through their whole thing, just because like, I was a bit more like chill with the first band. Like, I stayed in for the first 2 songs for the first 2 bands because I didn't want to like shoot 3 songs fully for every single band tonight, because I was also reviewing, so like I was like, once I've got my photos, I'm gonna dip out and try and focus on the set and see what the vibes are. And like, yeah, it's hard doing both. I was kind of saying this to the camera there. Also, we're already onto the second, so yeah, there really isn't many photos the AI tool has selected before we're on to the next band. I mean, it's not finished, but I'm definitely going to go through it myself and pick, because again, I don't even know if it does pick the best ones. So yeah, we'll probably just end up going through it myself as well, if I'm being honest. I was hoping it would pick pretty decent ones, because I feel like it's missed a lot of moments that were good, but I really hope I got like properly. Yeah, it's pretty sick. He was saying how long that took him to do. Bless. It's good for like the New Year post as well. And then I was like, oh fuck, you're behind me, you're on the thing. I'm gonna have to like shimmy about here to try and get this shit. And like the Driver is such a good band as well. Like I really vibed with them. Cause yeah, I only really knew of Blue Nicotine on this line, and I was like, fuck it, I'm sure it'll be vibes. Like I think I did like go in like, oh that's a fucking banger. Hell yeah, give that a 5. That's pretty sick as well. I think I did go on Spotify and maybe listen to everyone like initially, but I can't remember. I really love that tattoo that says nosedive on his arm. It's pretty sick. Really hard to get shots of the drummer with the camera to one of those angles. I'm excited to see what their footage from that looks like. That'll be a fun shot, like, power to them. Also, I loved her trousers. I loved all of their trousers. Especially his, like, that's so cool with the barbed wire. 5. I'm really hoping I got a good one with the torches there. Some of these are pretty sick. I love getting a shot where you get the king tuts in the background and people in the foreground. Especially when they're vibing. That's pretty fucking sick, boys. Or like a blurry hand shot. Fuck yeah. Okay, so it's done analyzing. 50 selects. Do you think there's more from the earlier? I don't think so. I'm just gonna go through all of it. Fuck it. Might as well. Start from the beginning. Out of, what is it, 1,929 photos? That sounds about right. Probably should have gotten a beverage before I started this process. My Sims passed out on the ground. That's grand. Oh, that's because I forgot to pay their bills, so the bed got... Oh no, I just moved the bed because there was a glitch happening. I don't fucking know. Probably should make sure the bills are paid, because that seems to be a running habit for these guys. the Ripple guy keeps coming. I'm just super forgetful and forget to pay their bills for them. I wish it just all they did, they have the funds. I'm just gonna make happy all of them because I'm not really paying attention to them and I don't want them to die. Do you ever do that? If you just want to have your Sims just existing in the background and you don't actually want to take care of them, just shift click make happy and just leave them be. I don't want to pay attention to them. They just need to exist. You know what I'm saying? It's also like these are the first few photos I shot, so I can always be a bit risky. I'm just like finding my feet, figuring out the lighting, figuring out who's doing what they vibe. And I did get a McDonald's after the gig, but almost missed my train because of it, because like could have got the train from Charing Cross. There's a Charing Cross in Glasgow. Very confusing, yes. Scary because I might accidentally one day book from Charing Cross London and spend a fuck ton of money. I'm kidding. I don't think that's possible. I think I would notice. You just never know. I've booked multiple tickets before because I've forgotten that I've been booking for like 3 people at a time, and then I'm going like, oh, it's just me traveling. I've bought 3 tickets. Jesus. But I could have gone from Charing Cross, but as I was walking down Sauchiehall Street, kind of like trying to spot where I wanted to get food from. When you walk out of King Tut's, you kind of come out like a bit further down than Charing Cross, so really you'd have to be going backwards. And there's like not many food places that way, so I just kept walking down Sauchiehall towards Buchanan Street. Nothing was really tickling my fancy, and I was like, fuck it, it's gonna be McDonald's. I don't care. I've been thinking about this moment since I was in Shetland, like, so yeah, I was like, it's happening. I need a McDonald's for the late night edit vibes. Alpha coffee. I also had a Red Bull at the venue. Quite like the haze in this, actually. Like, sometimes you're like, oh god, I see the haze coming, but then sometimes you can get some really artistic shots with it, so I don't hate it. I never got any side stage of the drummer shots for the first band. Kind of regret, because it was actually that mic was really in line with his face, which is upsetting me when I'm reviewing it. And that's the test shot for the next band. Oh, actually, this is a video. Interesting. I don't remember taking it. All right, let's see how many photos we've selected for the first band so far. 28. Okay, we can narrow that. Which one do we like out of these 2? I like that because it's more in focus, but I like that because it's more of a goofy stance, but it isn't as in focus. But what if we edit both, and then we can see what actually works. Oh, we're on to the next band. Okay, fair, that's cool. So 19 photos, actually. That's pretty fair. I think ideally I'm only supposed to have 10, but then if I make my own post, I like to have 20, because why not? Ooh, my sim just got added to a fucking cult, essentially. I downloaded one of those like custom worlds that somebody's like built, obviously. Well, custom save. There's like obviously the lore that person's put in themselves, which is always fun. And one of their families is like a vampire family. And they ended up being quite a cool family, so I've kind of integrated them into my storyline a bit. I feel like I shot quite a lot for this band, that's why I'm being quite selective on what ones I actually use. Like, you feel like at the start, everyone can be a little bit more awkward or like stiff, and then I feel like I'm also misfiring quite a lot. Like my settings, I don't know if you can see my settings. Yeah, I have my ISO lower than what I did from earlier sets, but it does look brighter. Whoa, we're now at the back. Also, I noticed this drummer drums very differently from anything else I've seen from drummers. That I suppose I work within the hardcore scene and like the metal scene, so different styles, different drumming styles, I don't know. It kind of reminded me of like a marching band drummer. I don't know if that's how they drum. Fucking hate microphone sticks, man. They just get in the way. Unless you're using it as a prop, that looks good. Otherwise, I fucking hate them. I'm sure we got like a really good moment where his hand's up in the air. Yeah, but I feel like I'm more dead on. Yeah, some of these are well overexposed, but we might be able to fix it. I think that one's pretty sick. Like my raw photos can look fucking something special, but once I edit them, they're grand. It's just like the raws. I'm definitely someone who needs to like make, like I don't like doing everything in camera. I like to be able to fix my mistakes. But I think you can just do a lot more with editing, because like the colors sometimes in venues are fucking shit. I don't mind the bit lighting in King Tut's, like it's pretty good, but like the haze is so bad sometimes, like you just cannot see the drummer. That is a thing I think is true, that the artists are always backlit. There is a few lights on them, but like it's mostly just backlit color, which I have heard photographers saying before in the DMs chat. I think after this I crank my eyes because I'm looking back on these going, oh god, these are dark. I'm hoping there's one of those I can maybe use, but I don't think so. I think I realize when I redo a lot of my photos because I'm like, oh fuck, my sets are real dark. I know I realized, oh here we go, this is when I realized. You can see the jump in the ISO because it was when I was at this side of the stage. They still seem real dark, but there's gonna be one of these that I'm gonna like this lassie on the side here. Cause yeah, I struggled I think with the angles. I also didn't realize this guy had a boot on until after fact. But I do actually have some decent photos. Oh, and then we're on to Blue Nicotine, hell fucking yeah. Alright, so how many photos have we got from the second band? The first band, it was 19. So it should be from 20 to 48. Okay, well we definitely need to call that down. I think I can, because there's quite a few of the same. But then it probably comes to, once I've edited them, which ones I like the most. Okay, yeah, so actually no shit, to 37, that's fine. So that's 17 photos? I always forget I've got ones from the final band here that I selected for earlier. This fucking mouse, it's driving me insane. Oh, it's a Winterfest? Why am I at a cult gathering on Winterfest, guys? I have children back home I should be dealing with. Discuss feelings on this coven, why not? Right, okay, ooh. Let's get rid of the ring thing and let's keep going. So we're now on to Blue Nicotine. So yeah, this is the band that I knew that we're playing tonight. That's why I picked to cover tonight. Out of all the King Tut's gigs we've got to do. And that's why we're on a Blue Nicotine binge listen right now. Just the vibes. Oh, I am sleepy though. I do think I want to only like stream for like an hour or so. I mean, how long have I done? Have I done half an hour? Fuck yeah. If I'm going to bed by 3 AM, I'm quite happy. Cause yeah, I don't want to like absolutely ruin myself. Oh fuck. Ooh. My pro marker that was holding up my camera fell down. Well, I wasn't holding it up, it was just balancing. Oh, I should put my electric blanket on. Yeah, boys. See what I mean? That haze really annoys me because it makes it so hard to get like focus on the drummer. But yeah, I gotta review this as well, so I guess to help me tomorrow, I'm gonna review, I guess, the gig a little bit here in this live stream, so maybe that I can... Do I really want to do that? I don't know. That seems like a lot of effort. I'm planning on... So yeah, I want to go to bed before like 3 AM, I'd say, because I'm planning on hopefully going and doing a coffee shop session tomorrow. Oh, oh, damn it, I missed the phone call. Thorn Bailey was calling, playing this character who's like a siren. She's a mermaid, but I've downloaded like the mods that for mermaids, so you can do a lot more with them, which makes them a lot more fun. So she's just a badass siren. I want her to get famous. So Thorn Bailey, if you're familiar with The Sims, it's one of the famous characters. Celebrities. Oh, we got a video. It is in the wrong format.
You can make noise if you want, cathouse. Honestly, it's good to be back.
I was like, why is the audio not coming through? But it is. It's just, it's the other guy that's speaking. Fucking mouse, come on.
This next song is called Alone Together. It's a big thing with people who abuse their power. Who fucking hates people who abuse their power? So get me all you fucking got to like jump. Just don't throw anything here. Don't do that.
I'm glad I filmed that moment actually. I was like, just don't throw anything. Don't do it. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, funny. So yeah, I did film a couple of things, which I'm glad. Because my memory is shockingly bad. Like, that's why I was so reliant on filming at gigs. Like, so if I lose my phone at a gig, like at Bad Omens, I lost my phone. Don't remember that gig because I have no videos from it. So annoying. I was also not in good ways. But yeah, this is why I required documenting things because my memory is shockingly bad. Also, I love that I put a hat on for streaming because my hair is an absolute mess when I forgot to actually wear the hat to the venue to try and keep my hair stable. So yeah, definitely to sort out my hair this week. That's a priority task. I'm glad I'm feeling quite tired though, because basically what I'm going to do is just have the photos that I want edited, selected, apply an edit to them, like a preset, denoise them and then run that through all the photos so it can kind of batch edit them. And then tomorrow I'll come back, review them, write the actual review, select the actual edits. I'll also just make a bit of a plan tomorrow because yeah, there's a lot I need to get done. So, coffee shop date with myself to plan all the things that need to be done, which is the review. I just keep stopping on that thought. What fun tasks do I have to do? Why are none of these like desperately in focus? I guess that one's kind of in focus. Email back some clients. The 360 edits for Laray's and Datura. Because I spoke to Laura about it tonight and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I still need to get that done. The list of tasks is never ending, which we love for me. The saws keep yawning. How rude of me. Alright, which one of these 2026s is going to be the one which you're going to like? I think that one's like pure joy. That one looks like he's smiling more in it. I don't know how zoned in I was. I feel like I was zoned in, but it's also like when you've got other people in the pit with you, you're kind of like working with what angles you can get at the point you're at. Yeah, King Tuts is it's an awkward angle sometimes, I think, but it still provides some cool shots. Wish I got more creative angles, like low to the stage and oh my god, that's a fucking belter. I could definitely experiment with different, because I don't know, they all feel very samey, but I suppose it gets to a point where you are stuck with where you are, like I was saying earlier. You just have to kind of work with it. I'm flagging. Nice. How many photos did I select there? Oh god, this fucking mouse. I don't know if you can see my frustration growing with this mouse, but it's growing. Also, I just have fear that thing's not updating. Is it updating? It is, that's fine. Oh my god, I always get fearful that the stream just stops working. Okay, so the drive, not the drive, can't remember the second band's name. They're up to 37, so it's 38. 96. How many is 40? I think it was like 38 to 96. Yeah, that'll do. I'm so bad at like culling things down. Alright, next band. 45 minutes of streaming. It's good to remember how good the streaming is for my hyper focusing and like not deviating from task, because like part of me's just like, oh, just stop right now. But no. But I can rapid fire a bit through this a bit more, I think, because when I see the standout shots, they'll be the standout shots. Definitely think my settings were on fucking point for the last band, but then also sometimes the lighting is just best for the headliner. Because yeah, I had the exact same settings the rest of the night, so I guess it was just darker for the other bands, which makes sense, but it just annoys me. The fuck was that? Oh, it's someone's hat. I was like, what did I take a photo of? Okay, that one's already a 5-star, fabulous. And that was already a 3, fabulous. So I enjoyed those photos. I spent all of Winterfest at the fucking vampire house. That's no fun. Oh wow, I unlocked a fucking creature comfort tea. That's great. Ugh. Never gonna unlock the cool phone. What a shame. Stupid daily login awards. God, it was hard to get a shot of the drummer. That's a close shot though. I think I seen a reel. This drummer, she's in like 5 other bands during this King Tuts like event. She's just like, what a trooper, especially for a drummer as well. I find that so fucking class. Because it's such hard work being a drummer. But yeah, it's a running joke that they're all like in fucking 5 bands. I feel like I completely zoned out there, apologies. I forget sometimes that the audio might go quiet when I zone out as well. So yeah, but I think we're coming near the end. Because I kind of just stayed in this spot afterwards, after being in the photo pit. Just so I could review and like, it's quite funny, I noticed that this guy's friend or girlfriend got him a drink mid-set. It's like fucking legend. There was like no light when he came to the crowd. It was kind of hard to see if I got one that's actually in focus and like usable. Don't think so. Oh, my eyes hurt. Definitely better to come back to this tomorrow when I've got fresh eyes. But yeah, the whole point is to like at least go through all the photos. How many photos are we on now? I think I went through Blue Nicotines again, didn't I? I did. So from 97 to 146. Oh god, that's quite a few. Fuck's sakes. Alright, we'll go through these again just to see which ones aren't worth necessarily doing. Okay, I think I can live with that. 137 photos. Sure thing, boss. So now what we need to do is we need to go and develop. And then probably not starting with this because this is like a pretty dark photo. We'll start somewhere in the middle of the, oh my god. Well, we start with a red photo. I mean, a heavy red and blue one white. Denoise, that's the first thing we're gonna do. Let that render. Now, it takes about 55 seconds per photo, so a minute per photo. So do the math. If it's 137 photos, it's gonna be 137 minutes. That's like over 120. 120 is 2.5 hours, I would give it, because, you know, it takes longer than a minute usually. Also, I forget the audio. Sometimes it goes a bit warped when I'm streaming and I apply denoise. I can't remember if it's fixed that issue, but if I'm sounding a bit warped, that's why. Amazing, it is denoised. My next step is actually going through presets. Now, I usually use AR02 or AR08. I think I might be feeling 08 for King Tuts today. And what I'm gonna do is lower, well, I'm just gonna fuck about with the colors a little bit here. Do like my things being cooler and green. I feel like that just instantly helps with the color grade. It does make things a bit bluer and stuff, but that's just more my vibe. Bring the shadows, bring the saturation down. I do punch in the texture and clarity. Dehaze, I am gonna do a little bit. Now these are all pretty subject to change. Like, this is just a base edit for everything, and then I can kind of go in and fix things as I see fit. I might be absolutely fucking this up. It's mainly just to get the denoise applied. I might even fuck about with the color grade a little bit here. Highlights, shadows. I really feel like I fucked with this too much. Do you ever get that feeling where you're just like, I'm fucking it up? Yeah, I feel like I've done that. But it's okay. That's something. Maybe just also a little bit of fucking about with the S-curve here. This feels a bit like a deep fried. I'm probably too tired to be doing this. Not gonna. I'll maybe like it in the morning. Again, this is just like a base to get the denoise applied to everything, but sometimes the lighting, like I said, can really cook with you. Now, I think I like it like that. Almost. I don't want to keep fucking with it, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And I might also just check how the 4x5 crop looks in this, because that's usually what we're gonna use for Instagram. Pretty sick. I'm just gonna tighten it up a little bit more, you know, like it's kind of more maybe a detailed shot. So you're getting the rings, microphone, detail shot. All right, I'm happy, I think, with that. We're then gonna select all and we're gonna hit sync. And that's gonna copy our settings across all the selected photos. How very exciting. Oh me. Also, the music stopped playing. I guess I listened to the entire Blue Nicotine discography on Spotify during that stream. And we have been streaming for 1 hour and 5 minutes. So I'd say I hit my target of streaming for at least an hour. I'm gonna go to bed. What an angle. Good morning. Oh, it's fucking cold. Oh man. It is Monday the 12th of January. It is 10:27 a.m. Look at me, I'm up. I'm awake. I went to bed at like 4 a.m. Oh, the lens is having a moment. Stay there. Just balancing on a tub of empty Smarties. We love the wild situations I put my camera in. But yeah, I do still want to go to the social hub for their coffee morning. I think I've discussed this before in sometime in my lifetime. I don't know what vlog, if that vlog exists, but I designed a digital calendar, a Google calendar, like an ideal week. At some point during an ADHD, autism, hyperfocus, let me plan my life. And I was like, Mondays are going to be the day that I'm going to go to the social hub because they have a coffee morning, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to work in a cafe and do something different, and I never fucking do it. Usually because I've done a late night edit the night before, or I'm not even in Glasgow on a Monday, or like some shit's happening, and I've just never done it. And I've had this like in my calendar for like 2 months probably. I think it starts at 11, so really I should be leaving now because it's like 10:30. I'm gonna at least have a coffee here to liven me and like review the photos that have gone through edit, because it'd be handy to have some photos for while I'm writing the review, because I obviously need to write the review while I'm having my coffee in the social hub. Other tasks that I might work on in the social hub is replying, admin stuff. I've got 2 clients that I definitely need to reply to. One's like a video editing retainer client that we've been doing YouTube video editing. I would say monthly, but usually it ends up being like every second month, just because the last couple of months I've been so busy, and then we've missed deadlines, both of us, like in terms of her providing files to me and me getting files back to her. We've both missed the ball on that, so things have just been delayed, and we're like, okay, this year we're gonna be more organized. So I want to set up conversations with her again and be like, hello, how are we? One of my favorite clients to work with, honestly, because she is very understanding of my brain and like that deadlines and burnout and ADHD and all those things exist, and like very appreciative supportive of clients like that. Second client I need to reach out to is a band that I'm doing a promo shoot for up in Inverness. It got rescheduled because of the snow. They messaged me again last night being like, you should just pick a date. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to try and pick a date for this month. It's going to work. Considering we're on the 12th of January, we're running out of time. Kind of hoping like this weekend or next weekend is going to be ideal. The following week, I really want to be doing a big project. So we'll see. We'll see if we get that done. But yeah, lots of things to do. And now I'm just sitting here like a pansy talking to you. But yeah, I'm going to try and just go through the photos, select some, see how the editing did, maybe just get myself ready for going in town and being social. Because that's what the social hub's all about. And yeah, a little bit of anxiety, not going to lie. I get very anxious about thinking about these things. But I'm like, it's fucking coffee in a coffee shop. Nobody's going to fucking care that you're there. This is probably really in your shop. I very much enjoyed streaming last night. It was quite fun. But yeah, you can kind of see, we got some photos on the screen there. I don't know if you can still see me. Fucking hell, that lens is having a moment. Do you want to hear the lens? Crunching. She's crunching through her gears. Oh, stop it. It really hurts my soul to hear the lens working like that. So yeah, everything's gone hella blue, but I love a blue edit. It just feels a little bit more me. Shall I just screen record and then we can stitch and edit together? Fuck it. Then I might actually make this angle a little better. I'm used to just doing this like very, what do you call it? The live streamer setups I've got going. It's really good. Like I really enjoy being able to screen record what I'm working on, have an angle of me being able to talk and just, fuck this mouse! Honest to fuck. Maybe I need to buy a mouse mat today. I don't know if that's going to save my problems, but it's really pissing me off. And every time I say it's really pissing me off, I think of this, like, the meme that's, like, about a rock. I don't like this rock. I don't like that rock, Robert. Robert. I don't like that rock, Robert. It's pissing me off. I can't be arsed, like, streaming. I just want to, like... record. I've hit record, so we are now live. I went through and selected the photos out of the 139 or something like that photos I have now whittled it down to 51, so that's roughly 10 for each band, and then 20 for like Blue Nicotine and the Drive. And then also when I think about the landscape shots, how I'm gonna put them as a 5x4 post. It'll end up being less than 20. I'll usually do a collaboration post because I like to like plan my collaboration like my collage posts, you know, like the 20 carousel, that's the one. The carousel posts. I really like to plan them and like have them have a theme as you're kind of like flowing through it. It's usually from start to end of the night, so you kind of follow the vibe of the set. And like picking the song, like I'm very like selective about how I post my photos. I am very intentional, should I say. I don't know if I like this photo. It's pissing me off, Robert. I think I might have just like gone a little bit too desaturated with something, so I'm just gonna bring the vibrance back in. But the saturation, I don't know, like it's just, I think the saturation's against me and the vibrance can come up. You know what I mean? The mic stand's really annoying, but what can you do about mic stands? They're everywhere. They're always going to be in the way, and I don't particularly love using AI to remove them, because it can do a pretty batshit job sometimes. And it's just, this is real, that's what the stage looks like. I'm not spending so much fucking time editing these because I'm not getting paid. You know what I mean? Like, if I was working with architects, and I always think about architects, I don't know why, but it's just when I'm editing black and white photos, I'm like, yeah, they post a lot of black and white and it looks fucking sick. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm posting black and white, it means I can't edit. I'm like, nah, it just means that like I'm working in venues where the lighting is, you know, it's something. So you gotta edit to make your photos look, I think, more interesting. Like, I don't know how I feel like, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to up the vibrance of these a little bit just so there is more color going on, because I think last night I was feeling very tired and I was just like, and bringing down like exposure, like usually I'll overexpose my edits so that it's easier just to bring down my exposure again. So when I apply this like base edit, then it is obviously subject to change per photo and things like that. And like with my style, like I do like things to be quite punchy. Like with contrast and shadows and like dynamic, I guess. Like you want to add that in because you're taking away the color sometimes to achieve like the color grade you want. Like I want my icy blues and my whites to be icy blue. Like that's kind of like the style I want. So reds and shit can kind of fuck with that, but like it's kind of adding something, so I'm not mad that it's there. This one I was like, oof, this one's going to be a bit of a pain. So I'm like, do I just do it in black and white? because it's just so flat in blue. Like if we actually put it in black and white and just reset the color, how do we feel about it being black and white? Is it a cop-out to use black and white? As I was just saying, I feel like sometimes when it's going to look super flat in a color, black and white saves you, especially drummer shots, because like they are very hard to get. And if the lighting's not playing ball with you, black and white, man. I love a good black and white, as long as it's like crispy. Like, it still feels a bit like too bright, but like I've got these two big highlights at the top, which I quite like, so I'm going to keep them. And like they'll probably, when it comes to posting, probably will get a bit cropped out, but that's okay. But yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with that. Just crunching it a bit more. See what I mean? Like, so flat. And now there's shape and dynamic and like shadow and shit. Like it's good. Oh yeah, I like this one. I did think that the color had some banding, but I think that's actually just how the light is hitting, like, and laying on the skin. It is just creating shadows, so I'm not too concerned about that now. So that's okay. I tend to look up in this like little monitor at the top here to see how my crop will look. Just make kind of like micro adjustments. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then I'll bring the exposure down because it does feel a bit hot. Highlights down a bit as well. Shadows down. Just bringing back the contrast in the image. Oh, my forehead's looking a bit too dark. Did I not really play with curve? I thought I did in the initial edit. But I'm really trying to pay attention to what's happening on her forehead. Like, I really don't want that to be like a harsh shadow. But like, again, that's how the lighting is falling. So sometimes you just gotta... Again, don't want to spend too fucking long on this because I might just boost the highlights pretty much to just bring up that mid-tone. Still feel a bit too intense, but... Did I fuck with the vibrance and saturation in this one already? You can tell when I totally zone out and just like try and focus really hard on... I think I'm fucking it up. Something I've noticed while watching TV shows and like series stuff, wasn't really paying attention during Stranger Things because this thought came up while I was watching Wednesday, how much everything's like vertically framed. Like even what I'm filming right now, this is pretty decently vertically framed almost for cropping and then posting on social media. In fact, I probably should be a bit further back and more centrally aligned or some shit like that for really... I'm not gonna repurpose this, but I was watching Wednesday and I'm just like, wow, they really framed everything so that it would work for cutting into a teaser edit. You can tell like how, well, there was like a section where they were all... My camera just died there, so if I lost like that whole clip, I'm very sad. And it's so funny because it has 2 bars of battery, but I guess I was using all last night and it's been recording a lot today and yesterday, and it's probably cold. So I'm just gonna finish editing and then catch up. I was mute. In fact, I hadn't turned this on. Lol. That's funny. I was literally just saying I'm trying to get ready to be on a call because I haven't spoken to a human in so long. Oh my god. Hello, it is the 21st of January. It is 12:21. What timing? In 9 minutes, I'll be having a call with MadeBrave. Fuck yeah. Where did I go for like a long time? I've just dumped the footage that was on my SD card onto a hard drive, so I haven't actually looked to see what the last thing I filmed was, but I know for a fact I went gremlin mode for like a week. So yeah, I just needed to disappear because, oh my god, I'm struggling. Clearly struggling with the adjustment of coming back to society. I'm laughing, I'm finding it funny, but like I did go to the shop today and it was the first time I left this flat in a week. And it was more than a week actually. It was a little bit terrifying, not gonna lie. Like I can stay inside and not do anything and not socialize quite happily. Like if I don't have a reason to go outside, if I don't need to go outside, if I don't need to buy supplies, if I'm all good, I will stay inside. It's also just like cold. There was many days that I was like, I should really go outside for a walk just to get some sunlight. But by the time of day, it got to the time where I'm like, I could go for a walk. It'd be like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And I'd be like, it's getting dark soon. I'm not going for a walk. So yeah, that's kind of how it's been for like the last week or so, which isn't great. I will admit, during my gremlin time, because it was very much needed gremlin time, I was like fully in recovery mode. When I really like did the math, I didn't get back to Glasgow, and then like I had a shoot. That week was the week after the shoot, so like I hadn't really taken any time off in my flat during the time off period everyone was having, so I felt like very drained for that period of me taking time off because I wasn't like in a normal environment that I would be resting in. Yes, Shetland back home is like chill, nice, but also it's not my flat, you know? Like yeah, you just get used to your things, and I'm starting to really question what the traits of mine that cause difficulty for me doing my work are autistic and what are just me being like fucking me. It's still hot. I was hoping it would cool down now before the call. We've still got 6 minutes. I really need to like work on my confidence when speaking because I've noticed I've really like I hold my voice back. Like I don't like being loud. Anxiety, man. Amongst many other things. Right, I need to actually get ready for this call. So phone is yeeted because I don't think I need my phone because I've got my computer here. And that's why I was opening the calendar. So I can have that ready. I can have Outlook ready. And I've got notes ready as well if I want to type notes real fast. Okay. But ideally I like to have my phone and a pen in hand. My phone and a pen? A book. A notebook. And a pen. And when I started this in like beginning of January last year. Holy shit, yeah. Who knew? Oh god, it's 29 minutes, right. Stop getting distracted by notes. Oh yeah, that guy. As soon as you described what he does, I don't know his name. But yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's just all editing work you're saying, basically, really, isn't it? Yeah. That's good, yeah. Okay, no worries. Cheers. Bye. Love that. Literally stopped recording on you and then my phone was ringing. I was like, of course it would be. Okay, we got some editing work. We like some editing work. Editing work is good. We can do with editing work. So we've got some videos in the works for some stuff. I've written in my notes, Keenan's going to email me more stuff over because he had to dip out for another meeting he was getting pulled into. He's just in lots of meetings. He did message me on Teams. I didn't even notice Teams. I forget about Teams. Yeah, right. I keep zoning in and out. I'm going to stop that. Wait for his email, but also I guess try and like just plan out other things I need to do because obviously this is all need to be done for next week. So should have enough time because I'm only doing one shoot this weekend and then another shoot next weekend. They've got confirmation on that as well, the Inverness shoot, which is great. I've actually got 2 shoots next weekend, so yeah, fun. All right, let's do this. Oh, I feel nothing. It's gonna take a minute to set up, right? Oh, this tripod plate is really not looking so strong. Yikes. I'm worried for it because like my camera could probably just fall out. Will we trust that it won't? I mean, I don't know if you heard any of that commentary. My microphone was in my pocket. I really need to get a new tripod. That is sketchy. There's just too many things I need to buy at the moment. This is not good. See how it's pulling out of the... That's fucking terrifying, that is. The camera's holding on for dear fucking life. I definitely need a new tripod. Hit go on the fucking iPhone. The iPhone is filming. Fantastic. We're doing this film setup as a trial run because I want to film zine making in this kind of styled setup where there's a camera filming above. Got my laptop here with a screen recording. A screen recording? Fuck, what is it? A live preview of what that's seeing. So I can kind of see what's being captured. It's all kind of test right now, but I am going to use this test as an opportunity to make my sister's Christmas present / late birthday present. Because now it also is past her birthday. Oh fuck, I just hit the phone stand. But this was going to be her Christmas present. A photo album of photos. Right now on top you're seeing a lot of photos of family pets. These are pets that have either been puppies and are now going to be like 9 or 10 this year. This is our dog Ava when she was like a week or two. I was going to say a week or two old, but no, like a week after she moved to Shetland. So like I think they were born in February, mid-February, and then they came to Shetland in April. So she's like 2 months old here, but it's cute in that one as well. In fact, all 3 of those. These are just printouts that I had already. So like I used to get photo printouts at Boots all the time. Our cat Lucky, we've got some fucking beautiful photos of her here. I don't think I've actually picked which ones I'm keeping. That's a good point. I have of the ones of Ava, but with Lucky I hadn't picked which one I wanted to keep because there's 5 of them and they're all Bellers. We also have Ben in this one who also has passed away since, so I think she's definitely gonna get this one. She's gonna get one of these 2 bean photos where she's shaped like a bean, but I don't know which one I want to keep. Like, this is super cute because like she's all snugged up and like just cute. But then also this one's super derpy and so Lucky, but I'm just like, does Emma get that or do I get that? Because Lucky was my cat. But she also loved her too, so, you know, if I have photos to share, gonna give her some. But yeah, I'm gonna make an album. We're back. I feel like the camera angle's off. I don't remember you seeing as much as the cricket, but I'm not getting up again. So, like I said, this is just a test. It doesn't need to be perfectly filmed. We've got photos from my sister's 30th, which is class, because I brought 2 like film cameras with me, like disposable ones I just want people to like take photos on and use. So we've got my sister, my brother. There's other nights out where I've ended up just getting photos on different film cameras I've had. I'm sure this is the night they got engaged. Loads of occasions I've just had a film camera on me. So I got these photos developed, printed out last month. So these photos were all intentionally for like the album. And then these photos I just already had printed out from previous years and stuff. I thought I found more where, like, I guess I haven't found any from any other occasions, just pets. And I don't really do a lot of photo album stuff. This is the first time doing a photo album for me, honestly. And I'm doing it because, like I said, it's a birthday Christmas present. So yeah, something for the channel. Because it's after her birthday and after Christmas. And by the time I eventually end up editing this and uploading this, she'll have received it. I said I would be posting this 2 days ago. I'm sorry, Emma. I'm not very good at keeping up with my own schedule. So, yeah. Okay, so the one I ordered, I got this off Amazon. It's nothing too fancy, honestly. The reason I picked this one, so I'm going to make sure this doesn't hit my laptop, so I have to just move the photos over there for a minute, is apparently this has got like sleeves. You stick things in. Like, is it sleeved at the top? Or is it like a sticky kind of like... I'm not making the sound effect very well. Oh, right, I see. There's a gap here. So you just slide in the things, I think. Oh, it peels back, even better. So you kind of just peel it and then seal it. Nice. So my idea was to like put in like some notes and stuff that goes alongside this. So, for example, if I'm doing like a little layout on our stupid pets, I don't know what I want the intro to be. Probably, you know what, I might actually get more photos printed because I shot their engagement and I realised as I was away to start this, I don't have any photos from their engagement. So, I might order them like in a bigger print size and just like make this a bit more of a present because like I thought I had such a good idea and I actually don't think I did. Shock horror me. Yeah, I'll have it like... photo of them too, maybe a photo with them too and Ollie. I actually have that from their engagement. That'll be a really good first one to start with. Then we can go into like throwback to old pets or something, potentially. Just trying to think of how I'm gonna have this all laid out. And then we can just do that while we're figuring out the layout. Is this side also? Oh, it is! Okay, cool, amazing. Get through a few of Ava. And be like, I've left spaces for the other dogs for you to fill in. Because I don't have any photos of Joey or Ollie printed out. So it feels kind of bad making this up without them, being honest. That's quite cute, that layout, I think. For Ava, Miss Ava. How have I done that? There is 2 pages together there. Okay, I didn't feel like it for a minute there. I've got 2 bean photos, so I do need to sort that out. I meant to keep one of the bean photos and one of the other ones for myself, but I guess I'm giving her all of those ones. We'll put her 30th ones, I guess, like, in around. Because, like, I don't really want to overfill it for her. I want her to fill it in, pretty much. Like, I'm just giving her photos to start off with. And I should try and keep them semi... like, the birthday photos should stay together, I would say. It's like real life collage laying out. Cute! And then we just gotta like, I see what happened here. Ava ended up being a page after. I was like, how did I miss a page? Interesting. I don't know how I've done this so badly. But I have. And then flip it again. And I'll have these 2, because I think this is engagement night, or... it could be different nights, but I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. That's kind of the idea we've got going for this. I think this will work. I don't know what was on this page. So this is going to be engagement photo, and I don't know what these pages could be, if they'll stay pets. This page is blank, but we should probably move the Ava content there. Or wait, do we get some photos printed out of Ollie? So this page, I'm going to start using sticky notes. I need to organize my thoughts. So I got some sticky notes. This is obviously what I was using for editing at some point, because it's got color coding for what sections I was on for a video edit. But I got these because I was going to like put them in with notes being like, you should annotate this yourself, not me. But I'm giving you ideas of what to do. But no, I am just going to stick in what I'm thinking for each page at the moment. So I'm thinking, so I know what I need to print out and I can kind of plan. Maybe I shouldn't write on it, like directly on it. So this is going to be engagement with Ollie, because that is a nice photo. I like that photo a lot. So that's going there, and then we're going to have a section dedicated to Ollie. So this is going to be the Ollie section. Is Ollie going to get 2 pages? Potentially, I have a lot of good photos of Ollie. Then we'll have past, present, past pets, pets in the past. I'll put in some photos of Millie and Joey, only fair. See, now I'm not really finishing the task because I've only printed out so many photos. I'll maybe print more from her 30th as well, actually. I'm gonna have to print from her engagement as well, so fuck it. I partly did this, but I've decided I'm not gonna continue on with this right now. Mainly because I know I need to print more photos. An attempt, basically. But I'm using it as a test to see how we do. But that was kind of fun. And hopefully I do this kind of setup again for doing some zine stuff. I mean, I could just try and attempt to do some zine stuff now. Let me just set this aside. Oh god, not my notes. I like how I'm delaying posting this because I want to print out more photos for it. But it gives me a valid excuse for it being delayed because I was like, actually, well, what kind of zine stuff do I want to do? I don't know. Let me pause this because I want to just for a minute and then maybe like dig out some supplies and then we can work on a zine. Shit. Something smashed somewhere. I heard it. Hey buddy, I'm so sorry. I knew that was gonna happen as well. Oh well, yeah. We definitely need a new fucking tripod. Great. We do have some damage. I don't know if you'll see here. Turn into the light. This is separate and showing parts. So that's not good. Oh no. You're how I pay the bills. What do you can't, oh god. Yeah, I broke my lens, but I didn't want to think about it in that moment. I just wanted to try do some zine making because I was in the mood to do it and I thought the distraction actually would be a good thing. And the reason I'm kind of trying to experiment with zine making is actually very much inspired by one of my clients who does this sort of kind of bullet journaling, travel journaling, like collage stuff. I can't think of like the right words to describe it right now, but I've been editing her videos and I really love watching her process, and I've really got inspired by doing something like that. And I've always kind of thought about making physical art with my photos, and zines are something I've thought would be a really fun method to experiment with. And I really want to experiment with the physical material side of that as much as possible, because I think that's a process I've really missed, and it's experimental. It's meant to be messy and fun and just trying out different textures and techniques. And yeah, I was just really having a play pretty much with this little setup, and I'm kind of in the process of potentially making something, but you'll have to come back and see, because yeah. It was just a test run, if I'm being honest. The next day I kind of woke up with a little bit more of, well, you might actually kind of hear it in the background. I might turn down the voiceover at some point so you can hear the affirmations in the background. I've been listening to these morning fucking gratitude type things.
Imagine one if you don't have someone in mind when they fail. Do you call them stupid? You remind them of their strengths. You remind them they're not alone. Every time you felt discouraged, you said, what?
And I do believe it's actually helping a lot with negative self-thinking, and it's something I've had to try and, work through in therapy, and sometimes you don't always have access to therapy, so, you kind of need to think about what's actually practical for you, and practicing gratitude every morning is a very practical way to trick your mind into feeling a little bit better. especially in January when it's cold and dark and miserable, and you're just trying to keep yourself focused on remember how good the summer months are, remember how good the gig season gets, remember how busy the rest of the year is. Take this time to be a little bit slow. It's okay. That's kind of the intention of this kind of section of the vlog, if I'm being honest. And right now I'm dyeing these cargos that I have tried to dye before, and it just never took. It was really annoying actually, because they're green, and I don't wear colour if you haven't noticed. I only wear black, so them being green is kind of not my colour scheme. And I have these dyes that I'd ordered from a while back, along with a bunch of other stuff for Lucid Thoughts, because, you know, that's working away in the back burner, promise. I am trying to work on that. But I tried dyeing it, and I learned that if you boil your garments in the dye, it's a lot more effective, because I've just been, you know, doing, like, kettle boiled water in a tub, in the bathtub, like, in a plastic tub in the bathtub. So it was actually quite a squeeze, not gonna lie, trying to fit these cargos in this pot, but you know, I made it work. And then after I took the cargos out, I ended up dyeing one of my branded tops that I wear for when I'm out shooting, because I quite enjoy having branding on my clothing. I think it's quite smart, you know. And actually, one of the people that kind of maybe a little bit inspired me to do that, you know, to wear my merch as my shooting attire, is Josh Hugart. Josh Hugart? I'll let him introduce himself.
Just gonna sit here and wait for everybody to join the room. Remember when you used to like finish a DVD and they had like the menu sequence? You know, like the menu sequence at the start of the DVD, and it would go for like half an hour, and if you fell asleep on the couch or if you're like a kid, you could sit and watch it loop. I feel like I'm in one of those things, you know, they dance next to the menu. But alright, that's long enough. I've got way to go. G'day, my name's Josh Hugart. I'm a wedding photographer from Adelaide, South Australia.
But yeah, he is a wedding photographer that I've been following for years, and I fucking love his work. He's actually really inspired me as of late. And, you know, I think you might see in the next coming few videos and months, maybe, the journey I'm hoping to take into the wedding space. Might as well talk about it here, because that is what we're going to be working on, and this section is straight after that webinar. I felt really inspired, honestly, to just take steps towards, you know, booking some weddings this year. Let's hope that's close enough. Hello, I am now in shot. Will you focus on me? That'll do for a shot. Oh god. Well, hello everyone. I slept in this morning. Woo! So, apologies that I look and sound and just everything's a bit chaotic right now, but we just gotta get ready and go real fast. So we're gonna chat while we get ready to go. Wow, this is something. I'm fucking half asleep. I set my alarms for like 6:30 in the morning to like go off till like 8 a.m. because I just do not trust myself with alarms. I woke up at 9. So an hour after my alarms stopped. And I would need to be leaving in the next like 15 minutes probably for me to be like on time. Nah. As long as I leave before 10 a.m, I'll be on time. The amount of times I've left for a shoot in Aberdeen super late, but I always make it in time. Am I doing the drive legally? Probably not. But I make it in time. So right now we're getting ready for a shoot. We're going up to Aberdeen. We're doing a promo shoot with the Datura boys. So that's the plan. So we're just taking new promo photos for the band as they've had an update in the members. So we just need to update the photos we've got for them. And it's been over, like, it was this time last year. Maybe it was a little bit earlier than this. I think it was December. So really 2024 that we took photos, like their first promo pictures. And that was at Musical Vision, I think. But yeah, this time around, we did take new promo photos for them in like May, I think, when we were at Audio as part of the Witness tour, because we love the lighting outside Audio, and you've got a nice space to like take photos out of. I've seen quite a lot of bands take photos there. It is a good spot. So we need new updated ones today. I have no idea what the forecast is. I think it's gonna be raining, which not the vibe. We'll just see how we do. We also have time, obviously, once they're doing their practice session, to get some interior shots and shots with the band, like as a band, doing a practice, like with their instruments and stuff. So we can definitely get some stuff like that. But that's the plan for today. I was maybe gonna try and do like multiple shoots today, like I've got a few other clients to contact, but I also have a lot of editing work to do. I have not added on extra shooting tasks this week. We will catch up on the editing stuff when we get back, but there's been a lot. I'm just gonna finish getting ready real quick so that we can, you know, boost up to Aberdeen and get this shoot on the road. You know how it's the show on the road? The shoot on the road. Alright, that's enough of me. I'm just gonna stop chatting because it's a waste of footage and it's a waste of time. I will see you in Aberdeen. Look, there I am. Is that the guys arriving? That would be so funny if that's the guys arriving. I don't think it is. But...
That's the one I've worked the hardest on. Oh yeah, this is the spider one. This is the one I struggled most with. I kind of was like, I'm gonna leave that till
Honestly, I love how I can go from filming heavy hardcore bands to parody Facebook hate comments about People Make Glasgow on behalf of MadeBrave. I am so chuffed when my projects just like dream align, you know? I mean, getting to do a music related project with an agency, a creative agency that I've like worked with and followed since I was a student in uni is just funny to me, because who said that, like, the collaborations are endless, you know? It's great. I absolutely love when MadeBrave get projects like this for me to work on, and we had so much fun doing this. I absolutely love getting to see a musician's process and the breakdown of how they have made something out of social media comments, how he was able to string it together into an actual song that's catchy and was stuck in my head for so long. It's just talent, and I think that's what's really cool about the work I get to do with MadeBrave. I get to see creatives and talent and things. I mean, I've just been editing some other stuff for them lately, and I think it's just ingrained in my brain, and I think that this is kind of what I needed, was getting a bit more work that is in the creative space. And what was really funny about this day as well, it was obviously I was filming with MadeBrave in the morning, and they're based in the Social Hub, and then Nikki, who is one of my freelance clients who works with Adobe, was having a creative dinner for Adobe, and she asked me to attend, so I did that in the evening straight after filming and editing all day. Thank you so much, Nikki, for inviting me. I had such an amazing time. It was such a wholesome and needed night. But now we're at the gig, so I'm gonna shut up and you can watch some gig footage from me shooting Resolve, and I'll chat to you in a minute.
you very much.
Hello there. I don't know how long this is gonna have a microphone for because I just noticed that the bit that's connected to the actual camera's battery's low. So if I just cut out, hello. What state am I in? I'm in a state. Oh, I haven't changed my calendar. Today is Saturday, the 31st of January. Today is officially the last day of January. Fuck yeah. I do have some sad parts to say. Last night, well, today, right now, we're getting ready. We're going up to Inverness. We're going to go do a band promo shoot. We're going to try and document as best we can, but you know me. I'm not so good at doing that. I'm going to try. And last night we were shooting Resolve, which I didn't really document very well, and also had to delete some vlog footage while I was there. And then when I looked at my hard drives this morning, it looks like I never backed up that vlog footage. So apologies. I don't know what you last saw, because I deleted a lot of stuff because I was panicked and I was just like, fuck, I don't have enough storage. I'm just going to delete vlog stuff. So, I mean, hello. I have no idea what this vlog has started with and what's been going on, but I'm going to assume this is maybe like the last day of it, and tomorrow we'll start a new fresh slate vlog. But today is the last day of January. Feels like a good time to end the vlog, but also we got a shoot to do, so we'll do that as the last thing we're doing right now. Getting ready for that shoot. And yes, I am just topping up the makeup I was wearing yesterday. Fucking sue me. I'm not scrubbing this eyeliner off my eyelids. It's like on there. So it works. I am a cretin. I am a grem. I don't care. Shut up. Those who know me, and shut up. It's fine. I also meant to wake up a lot earlier, and I don't fucking know what it is about Apple phones, man. I never hear their alarms. So stupid. So I did wake up with a good enough time, I think. Like enough time to get ready. I want to be leaving about like 9, half 9. It's like 20 past 8 now. Like I woke up at 8. So yeah. Resolve last night was real good. I was shooting and reviewing. It was 4 bands, so no wonder I went over my image limit and ran out of space. I was just having a good time shooting, man. I thought they were really good. Like all the bands on last night. Ashen, they were up first. They really impressed me. Like I really liked them. Then it was Tropic Gold, and I have shot Tropic Gold before, but I only got to like shoot them for like 5 minutes, and then I had to miss most of their set because I went backstage to go shoot the Hara, which is still wild to me that I got to do that. And that's when I first met Callum, who was there last night. Shout out to Callum, because I know you watch my videos, and it's just cute. It's just cute. I love the music industry for that. What else happened last night at Resolve? I wasn't really feeling myself, which is why I didn't vlog a lot beforehand. Like, I was just really tired. I'd been at Gideon the night before as well, but that was just to like attend. And oh, the last thing that we've been doing is the MadeBrave edit. Have I deleted all that footage? Oh, maybe I have. I don't know how much of that I even filmed. I know for a fact I accidentally deleted like footage of me editing the photos for Datura, which I'm kind of sad about. The last promo photos, I had some footage of that I was editing in this vlog, and that's obviously gone from me skimming through what I was deleting last night. I don't know what else was on my camera. It's gone now. I think that's what annoys me so much about, like, I never have enough time, I feel like, to keep up with everything, and I keep filming and documenting and doing stuff, and then it's just extra that never sees light of day. Eventually gets deleted because I just don't have space to keep all. So yeah. Fun times. Ugh. I was like, where is my phone? It's there. Probably should put this on charge. 20 past 8. Oh no. Fucking laptop. Computer's running out of space. I was importing the footage into Lightroom. Like I dumped my SD card last night and then went straight to bed because I was just like, I need to be up early today. Don't want to do a late night edit. And I took 2,500 odd photos. Like this is going to take me time to go through. And I don't want to do it like as I'm falling asleep. So I just backed up my SD cards and then went to bed. And this morning, I've gone to upload them all to Lightroom. And as I've just put my phone on charge, it says it's run out of space. On the hard drive. Well, like, on my internal hard drive, which is kind of annoying, because I'm just like, what is up with Mac? What do you need more file storage for? So I'm going to see if that continues. It probably won't. I'm probably going to have to go delete some stuff so that it can continue importing. Like I said, it's a constant battle of I just don't have enough space to keep working. Don't have enough mental capacity either. But here we go. We're gonna do it. I'm hoping, like, if we're having a nice chat while I'm getting ready. This lighting has been pretty awful as well, by the way. I do apologise. I've not been super on it in January as much as I would have liked, but that's okay. Hang on. We're gonna pause while I do my liner, because I always go super silent, and I think it's just
Driving up to Inverness, it do be raining. That's not good for an outdoor photo shoot. I probably should have checked the forecast beforehand, but at the same time, we've already had to reschedule this shoot twice because of the weather. Mainly because of snow. It was because of the snow. I was stuck, couldn't get off the island, and then when we tried again, I was like, never mind, there's still snow. So, third time's a charm. Last day of January, because like, I literally was like, we're gonna get it done in January, and of course on the very last day, we're doing it. But this is with a new band, and I'm gonna be honest, I've forgotten the band's name because they're a new band. I just know James, because he's the guy that I've met a few times and spoke to, so it's his new band. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna go take photos in Coco Chanel's abandoned house, which is like such a story in itself. I forgot it was near Inverness. Like, I knew it was in Scotland. I've seen loads of like abandoned Scotland, abandoned buildings, like exploration. Urbexing, is that what it's called? And it looks like a really cool place, so I'm excited. It'll be good, I think. And hopefully, because it's a building, there might be some places where there is still a roof. We won't get soaked through to the bone. So it's 10 to 11. We need to be there for 1. A couple hours of driving ahead of us. It's snowing here. Like, I know, like, going into north, there'd be snow, but like... Do you see that? I didn't even know I was gonna be there. We're in the north now. Strawberry dream today. But we also have a ye old big red wolf drive. I don't know which drive normal roads, not dual carriageway for quite a lot of it. There's like dual carriageway for parts for overtaking, which is the same as like the Aberdeen to Inverness one, but those overtaking sections are a lot shorter. Even on the couple of overtaking sections I've had, like now, like fucking like they're gonna end soon. Must get past everyone now, but they're actually alright. But yeah, I'm not so good with my knowledge of Inverness, Highlands, like mainland North Scotland. Like I'll know the cities, I'll know the coast. I don't necessarily know much south of Glasgow on the west end. Same with Edinburgh, like I don't really know much on that border side. You know, I've got like a good coverage of Scotland in my brain. Oh, the snow's kind of gone away now. It's just normal roads. We'll let you know when we get to Inverness. I'm gonna say Glasgow. I'm so used to saying one. Let you know when we get to Glasgow. It rhymes. Sounds good. Alrighty, we are just going into Morrison's. I have met the lads and we are gonna all drive in their car. It's a long drive to the location. Like I was googling it earlier and I was just like, there's 2 places it could be, and if it's the one that's further away, that is quite a bit away. I don't know where they've parked. Message them and see where they've parked, because I've probably parked somewhere really stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna be in their car. Too dark for this thing to see anything, but yeah. Once we get there. Spooky vibes. Love it, love it. Have you seen anything? Right, we need to scooch in again. Remember, it's Thailand, so we gotta be close and happy and love each other. I thought about not doing a voiceover for this part and just leaving in the raw audio from the shoot, but I just realised how much I just like bark commands at people. But no, I do give direction, I guess, like, but it is funny. But the audio is not great because, you know, it is a little VHS tape cam recorder thing. But oh my god, this shoot was a lot of fun. I'm not going to show you guys the photos yet. I'm just going to share the behind the scenes because we want to keep the photos for when the band's officially announced and everything. So you are getting a very good like sneak peek here. But the setup's just too cool. So I've always said that I'm a videographer before I was a photographer. So like lighting photos is kind of tricky for me, especially with flash. And you know, I've got these lights that I've set up. They're actually all continuous LED lights that usually a videographer would have. So they're super handy in situations like this when, you know, you've got no power and they're super small, super light. And they gave us pretty fucking good results. Like, I was so chuffed with how much these little lights could do for this setup. We just had a lot of fun, honestly, and bashed through this shoot super fast. Again, we did not realize how far away this location was. I think it was like an hour and a half, an hour 45-minute drive from Inverness up to near Largs. I had a couple of people ask me where it was. Unfortunately, because I wasn't driving, I couldn't bookmark. I should do this. This is the second time I've been to like an abandoned location with someone and they've been the driver, and then taken loads of photos, and then years later I want to go back and use that location, but I never drove there, so I don't have it saved in my maps. I should really remember to save these locations, but nonetheless, if I can find it, I'll pin it. But it is really cool. I wish we had explored more of it, but like I said, we arrived pretty late because the drive took so long, and we were racing with daylight because, like I said, I got to Inverness for like 1. By the time we actually got to Coco Chanel's abandoned mansion, it was about 3 o'clock maybe. And Inverness is further north than Glasgow, and I mean, yes, it's the end of January, but you know, the sun is still kind of setting around about 4 o'clock, so we were working fast to make sure we were getting as much use out of that daylight that was coming in above us, as well as the little lights that I've added in. Because, yeah, gotta use as much light as you can. I think a lot of people think that, you know, photos, I mean, you can take photos in dark environments, but you need to have light in that situation. You need to have flash or some external, like, you know, LEDs like I've got here. You need to bring in some light somehow.
And I'm getting a lot more confident with doing that and experimenting with that and having fun with that, because I literally just said to the guys, I was like, what do you want to do? And one of them sent me a reference literally of their guitar with the LED light behind it, and that was all I needed to just be like, okay, cool, this is what we're gonna do. And they loved the results. Like, it can be as easy as that, just a spark, a little like, we can do this, we can do that, what you feeling, what do you want to do? I'm so keen to experiment with that sort of stuff, and I'm excited to do more promo shoots, I think, because it can be a little bit more, I'm not going to say less stressful, but like you've got more time to chat and get to know band members and people's personalities and the whole band dynamic, especially when they're in early days and they're talking about what their plans are and what they want to do. Because I've had that journey with Datura over the last couple of years now, I can say, pretty much. So it's just nice when you get to have these kind of like interactions with bands, I think, especially because I feel so honored when people ask me to take their photos. There's so many photographers you could pick, and I'm still that girl who feels like she's learning every day. Like, oh my god, I was having so many issues with my lenses as well. Like I said, I broke one of my lenses earlier in this video. So the other couple of lenses that I've had to use are these prime lenses that are manual focus, which are super hard to use in dark environments because I can't see what I'm focusing on. But you know, I think we made it work. I mean, I hope we did. I think we did. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. At the point of doing this voiceover, I have, been editing the photos, and I'm super impressed with how they're looking. So yeah, but you're gonna have to wait and see the big reveal for them, because I'm not gonna post them. Thank you so much for watching this month's recap with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys so much for being here and watching, and if you haven't subscribed, I would very much appreciate it, because it helps support the channel. I don't know how to end this video, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.